So you just landed your first role as an HR manager. Congratulations. But the person who's supposed to be leading you is not available that much or they're not that helpful. You are not alone. A lot of first time leaders feel like they're in HR for the first time and they feel like they're left to the deep end, left to fend for themselves. So in this video, I'm going to talk with you about what you want to focus on right now to make sure you don't just survive in your role, but you truly thrive. If you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I invite you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any future videos that I put out about ways to elevate your HR career on purpose and with purpose. I know what it's like to be in an HR role for the first time and to feel like you got to figure things out on your own. It can be confusing, it can be frustrating, and it make you question everything that you ever knew. But here's the truth. You can still thrive in a role like that, even without a supportive supervisor. You just have to be more strategic about ways to build your confidence and how you show up. If you feel like your mind is going a mile a minute and you do not have a grip on your career, here is where you want to focus right now. Focus area number one, get clear on your expectations. So ask your leader, figure out what do they expect from you and what do they expect from HR? What are the top 3 priorities that they want to shift? And ask yourself, if you're new in this role, why is the role existing? Are you replacing someone else? Is this role here for an expansion? Is the first time this role ever existed? Get clarity on why the role exists in the first place and get clarity on what your leader expects out of you. Ask what those top 3 things are they expect out of you, out of HR specifically, but then also ask what's urgent and what's important. That's going to help you gauge your expectations around new assignments that you get as well. If for whatever reason you cannot get this information from your supervisor, go to the business, go to the strategic plan, go to the organizational plan, see what you can pick out from the things around you. Ask yourself, what is the business focusing on right now? Is it growing? Is it shifting? Is it maintaining? Is it putting focus on something else like retention or things like that? Every organization is different. And so I don't want to give you too many ideas because I don't want to put you in a box. But again, the answers are all around you. You just got to know where to look. Whatever the organizational focus is, I guarantee there's a way for you as HR to be seen and positioning yourself to make sure you are being valuable and supportive in that process. If you have regular check-ins with your supervisor, come to those meetings prepared. Don't just come with your hands out waiting for them to give you the assignment. Come prepared with questions to ask them, with ways that you can position yourself again to be strategically available for them to make sure that you are seen as a value added as well. If you're not meeting regularly with your supervisor, then try to schedule them, take the initiative, whether it's weekly, whether it's bi-weekly, whether it's monthly, hopefully not only quarterly, but give yourself an opportunity to show up and be strategic, show up and be valuable, and to position yourself so that you're not only there to do tasks, you're there to really be a benefit. Focus area 2, build quick wins. Focus on areas where you can create quick, visible impact, improving communication, or even solving a persistent employee issue. Quick wins are things that are going to help you to build your credibility. And again, these are going to be the things going to help you to have that track record of success. In HR, I don't care what role you're in, whether you're at the top of the chain or the bottom of the chain, there will be times where your credibility is questioned and where people question, your judgment, question your decision making, or question your advice. But when you have a track record of proven success, those are things people cannot take away from you. So seek out ways to have those quick wins that's going to be those quick boosts to your credibility. These wins are going to be key for you when you're building strong support, and the goal here is to show value quickly. Focus area number 3, document everything. No supervisor, no problem. Document all of your decisions, your yeses, your nos, your thought processes, what you're working on, why you're working on it, how you're getting from idea to implementation. You want to document all of this because if your leader is not around, they don't see the work that you do. They may or may not even see the result of the impact at the very end unless you show that to them, paint that picture for them. So as you document everything, that gives you an arsenal of information to share in your weekly meetings that you have, in your periodic updates. It's going to position yourself for strategic impact so that when you're having those performance evaluation conversations, when you're having those conversations on the fly about what you're working on, you will never be left unprepared. You will always be able to speak to the success you're having. If this is resonating with you, hit that like button and let me know. Again, I'm on a mission to make sure that you are equipped in your HR role, whatever role you're in right now, to make sure you are elevating your career on purpose and with purpose. So hit that like button and let me know. Focus area number 4, build your own support network. Remember, if you cannot get support internally, that is not a cop-out. Figure out ways to build your own network. When I was new to HR, after my supervisor left and I was a department of one, I had to lean into external stakeholders, external resources in my local SHRM chapter, in my local employer association, all around me because I knew I didn't have the answers myself and I never wanted to pretend like I did have the answers myself. So again, having this network of confidants outside of your organization, outside the four walls of your organization, will help you again to have a more vast body of knowledge in your mind as well. It'll also give you places to bounce ideas and get advice quickly. Find HR peers, mentors, online communities, local groups. Find places where you can build your own support network. It's going to be so key for you. It'll continue to serve you as you grow your career as well. The goal here is to remember you do not have to do it alone. Honestly, the most successful HR leaders do not go it alone. Focus area number 5, keep learning. Being a new manager, being a manager in general, means that you are continuously learning, or you should be continuously learning. And the point here is make sure that you're doing it on purpose and doing it intentionally. You're going to be seeing new things in your role. You're going to be seeing new ideas, new precedents will be set, and you want to make sure that you are aware of everything that's going on around you and making sure you're taking it in intentionally and not just letting ideas and experiences pass you by without you having documented it, without you having thought about it and keeping it in your brain bank. As you're learning, consider again those 3 things that the business focuses on right now or what your leaders expect out of you, and see if you can position what you're learning in those areas. Again, you want to make sure that you're not going to be focusing on shiny objects all around you, because again, every idea can be a good idea, but it might not be a right now idea. So as you learn and be intentional with your learning, think about how can you gain your impact or make the most of your time to make sure you're not learning the wrong things. Investing in learning about business basics and leadership and business strategy, that's always a great thing to circle back to. But again, see if you can target to what your organization needs right now. Remember, you are building your leadership foundation right now. Don't waste this time. I truly believe if you don't have a supportive supervisor, it's probably because they fall into 3 categories. Either they don't know how to help you, they're not interested in helping you, or they just don't want to help you. Either way, again, that's not a cop out. Not having a supportive supervisor does not mean you're set up to fail. It just means you must be more strategic and more intentional with the way you show up. You got what it takes to lead. You just need the right tools, the right mindset, the right things to shift to make the most of your opportunity. Again, this phase of your career will shape it the most, so embrace it and make the most of it. If you're struggling to know what to focus on right now without the help of your supervisor, I am here to help. I got the tools and the resources to help you to get to that next level. Comment below with the words HR career, and I'll send you a link to book a one-on-one call with me so we can discuss where you are right now, where you want to go, and how to close the gap there. The goal of the call will really help you identify your biggest challenges and probably highlight some things for you that you maybe have never put words to. I look forward to help you put the pieces together to build the HR career of your dreams. As you continue in your role as an HR manager, you want to make sure you don't get passed over for promotions. So watch this video next, make sure you don't get overlooked, and I'll see you in the very next video. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.